Good morning and welcome to Morning Pulse, the pulse of Nigerian politics. My name is Sharon Enemchuku. Joining me live in the studio, I have with me my co-host, Ifoma Oji. Good morning, how are you doing?
Good morning, Sharon.
You look like you took a trip to the north.
Oh, yes. I did.
You did. How is the situation? Give us a situation report.
Well, you know, the insecurity, I can see that all over the north, you know, going there in my dreams. But I believe that it will be stabilized.
Of course.
Time.
We hope so. We have exciting information on that. But before I share this, we are also having our analyst joining us via Zoom in person of Mr. Oladimiji Oluwafemi. Good morning, sir. How are you doing?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, guys. How are you doing in the studio this morning?
We're okay. We're great. Now, in a rather dramatic turn of events, all 24 schoolgirls kidnapped last week from a boarding school in Kebbi State have been released. The girls, abducted from Government Girls Comprehensive Secondary School in Magadanko, Wasagu, are now free following a coordinated rescue operation by security agencies. According to the government, the release came through a non-kinetic approach. Seeing interventions, negotiations, and strategic maneuvers that avoided a violent clash. Now, our nation's leader in person of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has expressed relief that all the abducted students have been accounted for and urged security forces to step up efforts to protect vulnerable communities and prevent future kidnappings. We'll take a look at the video showcasing the 24 girls who were abducted but have now been released, and then return to the studio for a full conversation.
Okay, Bismillah.
My name is Zainab Polo, Student A.
Okay, student of?
GGCS manager.
Okay, number 1, Kenanko?
Yes.
You?
Fatima Sanism from SS2 3E. From GGCS.
Okay, number what?
3.
Okay.
JSS 3E.
Okay, you?
Salima Sanism.
Okay.
SS3E.
Number what?
Number 5.
Oh, number 4. You number?
6.
Number 5.
Number 5. SS2.
Okay, who is the next number?
6.
Okay, your name? The next number? Number what?
Number 7. Najatu Abdullah from SS3.
Okay.
Maria Elias.
Call your number first. Number what?
Number 8.
Maria
Elias from SS3.
Next one.
Number 9. Amina Elias SS3.
Number
10. Jamila Elias SS3. Number 11.
Number 12.
Number 12.
Stand up. Class. Next one. 13. Who is 13? Who is 14?
14. Salima Garba Umar SS3.
15. Number 16. Okay, 17. 18. 19. 20.
So that video. Now, those are the 24 girls that were previously abducted. We remember that before now they said 1 out of the 25 actually escaped, and this is making the number 24. Before we also start, let me get your take, Ifoma, but we're also hearing that now there is going to be a handover ceremony today, being the 26th of November, where these girls will be handed over to their parents. Now, even as they have been rescued as of yesterday, they were not handed over to their parents, but there would be a handover ceremony today. But first of all, the 24 girls have been released. What's your take?
Okay, if truly the 24 girls that were kidnapped about a week ago have been rescued, then congratulations. Is good news to hear something like this. And then moving
Why
forward,
did you
I
use the
don't
word if
think-
truly?
and that's where I'm coming to the point.
Okay.
The video that I just watched right now does not look like students who were kidnapped from a school. I believe this is like a week now, a week plus that they've been held in captivity. So I believe that the other video we saw where people were held for 3 days, or rather 2 days, they looked stressed, they looked malnourished. Their clothes, you could literally see that their clothes are not well kept. So but this one now, if I'm to make comparison between this one and that one, I could see clearly these children are even happy. They don't look like people that are stressed. They don't look like people that, you know, we're under a lot of pressure and a lot of manhandling. It does not. There's something skewed here. The information, I think, is distorted. And shame on the governor for, you know, coming out to say that it was actually kinetic approach. Non-kinetic approach that was used to rescue these girls. Where are the arrests? How do you rescue children from captivity? And we're not hearing about any arrests, any confiscating of machineries or arms. You're not hearing anything. We're just hearing that the children are being rescued. Seriously, I don't know why this government always make us look like we are dumb, like we are stupid. We are seeing clearly what is going on here. But at the same time, what can I say? I believe time will tell.
Exactly, time will tell. Now, Mr. Oladimeji, do you have the same reservations as Ifoma pertaining to the state of conditions of these kids as we saw in that particular video?
Good morning, Sharon. Once again, and Nigerians, good morning. I've been chuckling since, and good one, Ifoma, good observation. But let's take it backward a bit, Sharon.
Okay.
There is an irregularity that you are not taking note of. 25 girls kidnapped. Initially, one escaped and another escaped. There were 2 girls that escaped.
Yes, but Mr. Oladimeji, they said that the other girl that escaped was not part of the number, the girls that they counted. It was not part of the 25 girls.
There were 2 girls that escaped and they reported it. That 2 girls had returned. The first one was 13-year-old. And I listened to the father of the first one. The second one escaped, I think, the 3rd day. Yeah. And now, they are coming to give us 24. And you are even giving them numbers, like they are in tally. The absurdity in this country, and remember that it's the same Bako, governor of Niger State, that went to kneel down before Tinubu, was it in the USD? These people they are going beyond the boundaries of human comprehension of normalcy. What we are saying is not normal.
Yeah.
They are seriously playing with lives, and, well, the end is dangerous. These girls are, look, we're talking about children. I did a bit of psychology. When you expose children to such trauma, you will see it all
over their faces. True.
You will see it all over them. You will never see the joy. Until they are reconnected back to their parents, you will not see them back to themselves. Even when they are reconnected, it will take them days to recover.
Yes.
But you have now shown us some optics where some children are joyous and celebrating and responding to their numbers and names that you have given them. Something is dangerously hovering over this country, and we have leaders that are dangerous in power today.
You know, Mr. Oladimeji, there are 2. Okay, yes, don't worry. Let me just bring this so that you also add that this particular abduction is really, we've not heard the complete news, because we saw that the Kebbi State governor came out to ask the military who gave them the order to leave just barely an hour, I'll call it 45 minutes before this abduction took place. Now, after this abduction, truly, Mr. Oladimeji, we heard that one of the girls escaped. making it 24 girls in captivity. Then later we saw another girl that escaped, but you know, the report that I read said that she was not part of the 24 girls that they counted, meaning that she was just she was not numbered. And truly, when you look at, I wish the media can help us, when you look at the Kwara CAC church members that were abducted, now you look at their body language when they were coming down from the vehicle. We even saw them trying to take, they were sharing pap or just a liquid meal just so that they could take, and one of those women even wanted to throw up. We saw how destabilized that particular group was, and Kebbi girls have been in longer captivity than the Kwara church members. And truly, when you look at the two videos, they don't really correlate at all. So I get what you're saying, but if I'll let you make that point.
Yeah, the same thing that we are saying here. There's I don't know, like I said earlier, the government is kind of always making us look like we are uneducated, like we are fools, and it's really, really sad that they've reduced this society and the people that dwell in it to nothing. It's so sad. And then moving over to the question you asked, the second question you asked about the celebration. I don't really know if we should call this a prodigal daughter or son return that will have a massive ceremony to celebrate their coming back or reuniting with their families. It does not make sense. If these children have been in real captivity by this terrorists, there should be a form of counseling. There should be a form of rehabilitation for them and their family. Yeah, celebration should come, but it's not something that you say you're handing over so everybody is supposed to celebrate. These are people that have gone through a lot of stress. Those children need a lot of rest. They need to sleep. They need to feed well. What are these sort of celebrations?
You know, talking about rejoining with their parents and just reconnecting back with their parents, we're going to see a video from Reverend John Hayab, the chairman, Christian Association of Nigeria, Can Northern Region, on an interview with Arise, and as he made a particular disturbing statement, which I feel you know, that pertains to these Kebbi girls. But let's take a look at that video and then we'll return to the studio.
Have a different
and
system
sincerely
of doing
speaking,
it.
that's the comment and that's the report we've also received from the locals. So the onus is now on the Nigerian security agencies to ensure that, look, we don't speak about this on the pages of newspaper or on television. People want to see concrete action. Imagine a father, a mother whose daughter, and there's something that probably many Nigerians don't know. One of the parents of these girls or these children that were picked in this school, Mr. Anthony, died yesterday of heart attack.
Oh dear.
Because 3 of his children
I'm so
are
sorry.
victims.
So sorry.
People
to
don't
hear
understand this. So when you speak this, you're not speaking against anybody. You're just trying to tell exactly the problem.
I'm really sorry
the
to hear
pains,
that.
the trauma. We've tried today to speak to many of the parents with their numbers. They're even scared to pick calls. And when I was speaking yesterday to the leadership of the church in Kontagora, and they told me this news because I knew about this death since yesterday. It was a really sad thing. You can imagine the man is in shock because 3 children, he will not even know what to explain, what is happening to them. I said the other day that, you know, these are children who have been used to possibly wake up in the morning, to possibly brush their teeth, wake up in the morning to have breakfast and later tea break or lunch, depend on the school system, and then dinner. These children have not seen sleep in the past few days. These children have not done some of these things. They've not even taken their bath. You can imagine what these children are going through. So now their parents themselves cannot tell exactly where the children are, what happened to the children, because I think there's a mix-up of information even in some of these conversations. The 50 children that came back, when the bandit entered into that school, they went straight to the junior dormitory and started bringing them out. And I think this news filtered out to the senior dormitory, they ran away. And that's why you see the number of the senior students.
And I would like us to take a look at that video. He said that when the bandits came, they really focused on the junior dormitory, right? Meaning they took people in dresses. Now, if you look at that video, one of them was saying, oh, I'm in SS3, I'm in SS this, I'm in... So really, First of all, I just noticed that now. I just heard that now, and also the fact that the father of the 3 girls, one of the 3 girls that were abducted, 3 siblings that were abducted, just lost his life from a heart attack. Because he had lost hope that his kids were ever going to return. Now, even when they are supposed to have this handover ceremony today, I wonder the parents that will come to receive these girls. The 3 girls that were abducted, they left their father alive at home when they went to boarding school. They were abducted, and now the man is no more. Let me have your take, Mr. Ladimeji.
Excuse me. We need to pin this conversation down on the fact that these guys are lying to us.
Blatantly.
And they are lying cheaply.
Blatantly.
You weren't the only one who heard SS3.
Yes.
Girl there. There were more than one times that I heard SS3. More than twice. Now, he was, I even forgot. Yeah, I can confirm what that chairman is saying. That kind of chairman is saying. There were junior kids that were taken. They weren't senior kids, they were junior kids that were taken. These guys are lying cheaply to Nigerians. And when I told you, Sharon, 2 days ago, that they are negotiating the lives of Nigerians as collateral, this is what I mean. Nigerians' lives don't matter to them. It is all about the optics, so that their political optics remains favorable against children.
Children. Like, how far can you get?
They have not gotten their escape, and yet they are playing with that life.
Hey.
The children are still somewhere. And you have lined up 24 kids that are children of some other persons who weren't even kidnapped at all, made them look like they are the kidnapped kids. I don't know how we want to do this. Nigerians must hear this. Once I leave studio now, I'm going to go and amplify it myself. This is the height of madness, the height of wickedness that I can see from any human being towards anybody, particularly children. How do we want to go from here? How? When children are treated like this, how would you be treated, Sharon? How would I be treated as an adult?
Oh, God. You know, talking about this whole thing, I'm having chills like back to back. I'm so emotional. I just pray.
Are still in captivity as we speak, and some people are playing with their lives. Who would rescue this country? Who would save this country? This country is gone.
You know, it is so sad to see Nigeria, you know, deteriorating between, like, in our faces every single day. It is so sad. I can't even fathom what these children that are going through right now. I can't really fathom, because we know perfectly well that this whole nonsense, this charade was actually staged. You cannot tell me that these children were kidnapped. These children were not kidnapped. This were just staged. And there was this thing that this man, the president of Kanu, was revealing. He said, like, we were discussing it earlier, that the people that we saw in the list were mostly, the people that were abducted were mostly JSS students, but we're seeing SS. And he said that when the JSS SS students noticed that there was actually abduction, all of them ran. Exactly, all of them ran. So you see that all this information is skewed, is distorted. We're getting the real picture right now. And the federal government, why is it that you're doing this? Why are you embarrassing us? Why are you disgracing us? Why are you plunging people into more pain? Is it not enough that we are finding it difficult to feed daily? Is it not enough that we can't even afford fuel? Is it not enough that we can't even go to a boutique and comfortably buy clothes? Is it not enough that it is hard for us to transport to our place of work, or even the people that are farmers, they can't even go to their farms safely and come back safely? It's so sad that we're experiencing constant pain, constant depression and frustration from this present government, and they tell us that we are the leaders of tomorrow. Please scrap that out. They tell us that the president is at the helm of affairs with everything going on in Nigeria. Please scrap that off. This government, I tell you, and I tell it, no matter whose ox is God, this present administration do not care about any life of anybody living in this country, not even children, harmless children. They don't care.
I don't think I have ever seen a situation like this. I have never seen a country toy with the lives of not just its citizens, it's the adults, but the lives of children. And I think it's heartbreaking. Because if I continue, I don't want to continue on this story. Let's just move on to the next story. We are seeing that in Abia State now, the Abia government has sealed the President Tinubu's campaign office in Umuahia. And we're going to take a look at that video. When we have that look, we'll return to the studio and have a full conversation.
This is Office of Renew Hope Partners, seen by Government of Abia State. It's a pity. This office is not a campaign office. It's just office instructed by Mr. President. Open up this office in the entire Southeast, including this one. This is Abia State chapter. It's not a political office. It's an office to sensitize Abians, the Southeast, about the program and policies and project of Mr. President in the entire Southeast. This is the office of Mr. President. So sealing it is like it's a political vendetta. We are calling upon whosoever that is in charge, the state government, to unseal these premises, because this is not a campaign office. It's like a liaison office for Mr. President to enlighten the Abians, the entire Southeast, about the program, policies, and project of Mr. President in the entire Southeast. This is Office of Renew Hope Partners, seen by Government of Abia State. It's a pity. This office is not a campaign office. It's just office instructed by Mr. President. Open up this office in the entire Southeast, including
that video from Abia State, where we are seeing the Abia government sealing the presidential campaign office in Umuahia for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Now, a lot of reactions to that particular video. People saying that this is you know, the encouraging or praising the Abia State governor for what he did. But what's your take on that, if
Okay, I think that is a brilliant move. I think that is beautiful to see. Tell me why the government, or rather the president, is busy opening offices for it's not even for employment purpose. It's not even something that is feasible. It's just to enhance his campaign strategy or whatever he wants to do. So I think the governor of the state is taking the right, is totally in the right direction by sealing that is in his jurisdiction to do that. You understand? You can't come and erect a building or open office without even communicating to the governor of the state to even take maybe what's it called, permission from him. You could see clearly from the information we are getting here that no permission was granted, and you just open office like that. For me, I actually concur to what I just saw right now.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Oladimeji.
Mr. Oladimeji, do you feel the same?
Oh no, there are developments that have really occurred in the in the minutes that this information broke, and there is the latest information that has gotten out. But before I go to that, let me share this, and I will tell a different perspective from where Ifoma stands. First of all, the property has been owing since 1982. That property has been owing tax payments.
Wow.
Has not done what we call it, codification and consolidation of it, bringing it to the digital age, and has been owing since 1982.
Since 1982.
And the property, yeah, it's been owing rent, yeah, tenement rent, yeah, since 1982. So the property, I think, is occupying 36 DK Lane, Umaya, at the state capital. And now the property is traced to have been leased to the Deputy Speaker, Benjamin Kanu. So it is the one who rented it. And it is not directly for APC. It is for a group called Renewed Hope Partners, owned again by Benjamin Kanu. So afterwards, it wasn't that, according to the report that is out, that the Abia state government, without notification, without whatever, went to see. When you get court injunction, you do not need to give notification.
Okay.
It was court ruling that led to the closure. So I do not need to notify you that I'm coming when court had already ruled. Court did not rule behind you.
Okay. Exactly.
So after the rulings of the court, APC had to go on behalf, now, the normal political game. And Abia State, not being one of the rascal states where political rascals, parade and are permitted,
Exactly.
went into, their office, had a conversation about it. They called them. I think they went. Yeah. They went and they have gone as this morning to do the regularization of those documents and payments. And fortunately, I speak with you, that building has been unsealed.
Because they've done the right thing then.
Because they've done the right thing. But they went out to play politics first.
It's just saying the whole lot, saying that this is the presidential campaign office for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I mean, we would have expected, more from...
That deputies, are we supposed to be shouting on the floor of the house that Nigerians are dying?
Not at all. Not at all. And we have to also give it to the Abia State government for following due process and ensuring that, there is no eye service involved and they...
Let me add one other thing.
All right.
In case people do not understand, when we shout, there are consequences for not voting and for voting wrongly. Abia State is an example for what civility is in governance and true leadership. That is what you get. When you have true leadership and real governance, you get things properly done. And there will be no room for rascality. That is what Abia State has just shown to the rest of the states in Nigeria, and of course to the federal government.
Exactly. And then this is where the federal government should be taking notes from, and other states really should be taking notes from the Abia State government when it concerns the rule of law and just obeying things as they should. Thank you so much, Mr. Oladimiji, for your contribution, beautiful contribution to our discussion this morning, and to my co-host Ifoma Oji for always joining me here in the studio for this conversation. If you're joining for the first time, this is Active Citizens, and the show is Morning Pulse, the pulse of Nigerian politics. Please ensure that you're following us across all social media at Active Citizens, and if you're yet to subscribe, endeavor to do that right away. You can follow me as well across all socials at Sharon Enemchukwu and Reformer.
You can find me on Facebook at Oji Sophia and on Instagram at Misolex.
Mr. Oladimiji.
And you can find me on X at Pivot Oladimiji.
Okay. So we'll see you later today. Do have a good morning.